Hello and welcome. I'm Jason Leach. I'm a business development mentor and leader within our national expansion team here at Powur. And today I want to share with you the opportunity that our platform presents and why you should consider breaking into the solar space here or coming here to do solar a better way than you might be used to if you're already a solar professional. So we're going to dive right in. But first, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm the founder and CEO of Free Up Solar, where we specialize in residential and commercial solar solutions nationwide, and additionally also provide home security and wealth creation services. I'm certified with Sonova, with PACE, with Enphase, with roofing, with finance, with battery and solar storage technologies, and I have over 300 residential installations nationwide. So I'm educated on the facts, and I know how to help people make a smooth transition into the solar space. Lastly, fun little fact about me is in my sphere of influence, people call me the solar bowler. That's because I'm a competitive bowler. I carry about a 220 scratch average. I've rolled multiple perfect games. And so as I'm striving for that consistency and that perfection when I'm out on the lanes, I look to bring the same to my clients and to my team. So I appreciate you taking the time to be here today. So how did I find out about Powur? Well, once upon a time, I was the salesperson of the year for one of the largest traditional solar companies in America at the time. Unfortunately, however, their business model had some major flaws. They were simply unable to adapt to a modern way of doing business. In fact, I didn't even have a proposal that I could leave with my leads, my prospects, and my clients. Eventually, the pandemic put that company out of business in late 2020. However, thankfully, prior to that, a former colleague of mine had made the transition to Powur and invited me to take a look at the platform for myself. And after seeing it with my own two eyes, I decided to jump right in. And that was about 3 years ago. Looking back today, I can say with confidence that was one of the best business decisions I have ever made. So let's talk about Powur. Who is Powur? Well, we install and sell a lot of solar, but we're not a solar company, despite the fact that we're the fastest growing national solar installer in America 4 years in a row. We consider ourselves a platform. We're a technology company. And so we're going to unpack what that means as we move forward. But first, I want to impress upon you why people are going solar. And it's really never been more contrasting than it is today. Most folks that go solar can save up to 50% on the cost of something that they have to buy anyway, with us having about 150 zero down financing options at our fingertips. It's never been easier to help a homeowner transition to solar. The federal government is heavily incentivizing it with some pretty impressive tax credits. Going solar helps you add value to your home immediately, and you're doing so with clean, renewable energy that's better for the environment. So when you go solar, you're actually creating positive generational impact, and that's something that this world needs. So how big is the opportunity? Well, the opportunity is huge, quite frankly. There's 130 million single-family homes in the United States, 90 million of which are eligible for solar. Not all are eligible. There's shading and other factors outside of our control. But over the last 2 decades, only 3.5 million or so households have transitioned to solar energy. So the market's still pretty much untapped. That means there's still 87 million households eligible for solar, and that number is growing as more communities are developed nationwide. And here's a fun fact as well, but every 44 seconds, someone in the United States is going solar. So you might be asking yourself, well, solar has all these great things to offer and all these savings. Why is the market so untapped? Well, we believe it's the business model. We believe that to change things, you can't fight the existing reality, but you need to build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. And so as Buckminster Fuller here said, who's a world-renowned systems architect, this has never been more true than how platform economies, a new model, is changing the way that we live in today's day and age. So let's look at that. Let's look at why we're winning. When you think about shopping, are you going to Kmart or Montgomery Ward's or Mervyn's? No, we're ordering on Amazon these days. You see the same thing in transportation. Are you calling Yellow Cab and flagging down a taxi? Or are you simply looking at your app and reserving that next Uber or that Lyft ride? Same thing in hospitality and lodging. Do you pay a premium for an itty bitty room at Marriott or Motel 6 or whatever? Or are you getting more bang for your buck through Airbnb? We're seeing that in entertainment. When was the last time you rented a video cassette from Blockbuster? No, we're all streaming now on Hulu and Netflix and other platforms. And last but not least, you see major disruption in the real estate industry with EXP, the largest and the fastest growing real estate brokerage in America today. And guess what? That's exactly what Powur is doing for the solar industry. We're leveraging technology. So really what we're talking about, and the reason why we're winning, is because we're leveraging that technology, that platform economy, to provide the best possible solution in the solar industry. That means it's better for homeowners and it's better for sellers because we have transparent costs of goods that allow us to provide fully customized solutions using the best equipment and the widest selection of equipment and financing options in the industry. Because of that, we're doing more solar than the rest, which equates into buying power. And as our buying power grows, we're driving the cost of goods down, which allows us to create even more value for our homeowners and for our sellers. And that's all backed by the most comprehensive 30-year warranty in the solar industry. And as a result, our homeowners and our customers love us. They're ambassadors and they're sending us referrals, and our ambassadors earn $1,000 for every referral that goes solar with us. So in a nutshell, what our platform is doing is it's connecting certified, trained solar experts with affordable custom solutions for our homeowners, and connecting that with the highest quality panels, inverters, batteries, and financing through our product partners. And last but not least, that's all being fulfilled by our installation partners. These are top local and regional roofing and installation experts whom we vetted nationwide. They're licensed, they're bonded, they're insured, they maintain great reviews, and they're able to uphold the highest standards of quality workmanship and service. So we create a win-win-win-win flywheel effect with the solar industry due to our platform economy model. What's interesting is we've been able to go and look at our base of sellers. We have over 8,000 active sellers on our platform now, all independent certified solar sellers. And we found that whether they had experience or whether they had no experience, or regardless of what walk of life they came from, the ease of use, the training and the support systems that we have in place has been able to catapult all sorts of folks with all sorts of backgrounds and experience into a successful groove here in the solar industry. So it's like nothing I've ever seen before. So at the end of the day, by leveraging the platform, your opportunity today is to build your own solar company from anywhere in the world, as long as you have access to the internet and a phone using a proprietary cloud-based platform. And this means that at your fingertips, you'll have marketing assets, materials, dynamic virtual proposals, an online back office to manage your pipeline, manage your business, manage your communications with your project managers and coordinators and so forth. Homeowner and business presentation materials, training, support, coaching, a knowledge base, and even affordable healthcare options. Here's some of the things that you get actually. Here's some social media graphics you can easily cut and paste to make them your own. You'll have your very own websites, landing pages, and funnels that allow you to share information and videos with your prospects. If they decide to get more information, these act as a lead capture so that you can reach out to them and start adding value to their lives and their search for solar. This includes marketing assets, which you can fully customize and download for digital use, take to your printer, or shoot. If you don't want to do that, you can even customize, a door hanger or what have you, or a postcard, for example, and use our direct mail engine to pinpoint a city and state or a neighborhood within a city and send your customized marketing materials to the areas that you want to farm to grow your business. Once you have a few people that you can present to, you'll have a dynamic and a proprietary online proposal tool that allows you to customize solutions for your clients, that allows you to show them their usage, show them their solar offset, show them their immediate savings versus their long-term savings, show them what the financing and options look like with and without the tax credit, help them to compare competing financing options, what the approximate value added to their home is going to be, and more. Our online university provides some of the most comprehensive and most detailed information there is in the solar industry so that you know everything needed to become a true professional. Azimuth, slope, whatever adders might be needed on a project, Our knowledge base is searchable. You can look up product partners. You can look up products. You can look up certain guidelines for certain areas within our coverage map. Learn about our Powur Care 30-year warranty. You can dive into our market development and hone your skills in the area that you choose to grow your business and bring solar to. And in addition to that, ongoing live training for all of our markets, daily and weekly. Last but not least, you'll be able to tap into a technology that we've pioneered called virtual site survey, where you and or your client can take part in the site survey project, dramatically reducing the overall project timeline and speeding up the time in which it takes to get your first M1 commission for each project that you sell, shortening that M1 commission timeline from 2 to 3 weeks down to just 2 to 3 days. In addition, dashboards, reporting, ticketing systems, and everything that you need to manage, run, and scale a successful and a profitable solar business in the cloud. So again, there's never been another platform like this. And likewise, your ambassadors have some of those same features at their fingertips. They get their own webpage and a dashboard where they can track all of the referrals that they're waiting to receive a payout on, as each of those referrals eventually get turned into completed installed solar projects. So again, you've come to the right place at the right time. So let's look at the compensation model. We work off of a transparent cost of goods model. This is not like a traditional construction EPC company with a redline or a baseline where you have no idea what the true cost of doing business is. All you know is that you have to sell above a certain level. This is totally different. You'll see every penny of every component of every aspect of each project that you sell through Powur. In this example, we're looking at a system that's 10 kilowatts that was sold at $33,500. That's $335 a watt sale price. That's about $1.80 in this example. Cost of goods and some adders, about 55 cents per watt for a main panel upgrade, a critter guard, 1 or 2 other features. This leaves us with a net revenue of $1 per watt, which is $10,000 net revenue. Well, here at Powur, you earn the lion's share of the net revenue because as a seller, we believe that you are the most important part of the equation outside of the homeowner. So you're handsomely rewarded to go out and do good by earning 70% of the net revenue. So in this example, you'll see on a $10,000 net revenue, the seller earns $7,000 and Powur earns the remaining 30%. Our average commission on this platform, by the way, is just over $7,300. So you might be wondering about that 30% going to Powur. What's crazy about that is that they invest half of that 30% back into the compensation model with the industry's first direct revenue sharing revenue stream. This is absolutely unheard of, other than in the sense that you may be familiar. If you're already in the solar industry, you know what a redline is, you know what a baseline is, and you know that 9 times out of 10, if you needed to go below your baseline to secure a deal, you have to ask mother, may I, to your manager, to your supervisor. And the reason why they're able to okay it is because they have a lower redline or baseline than you do, meaning they're earning their overrides on your production and your success simply by being in your pocket. Well, at Powur, it doesn't work that way. That override and that revenue share isn't coming out of anybody's pocket but corporate. That means that your team, if you decide to build a team and leverage passive income opportunities by having an organization that you lead, that means your newest of the new solar reps on your team can go out there and in the world of pricing be just as competitive as the most tenured C-level and management level executives at other solar companies out there, which means they're going to close more deals, meaning they will be more successful, and likewise, so will you. Additionally, that revenue sharing goes 6 layers deep. So that's unheard of in the industry. Usually it's 1 to 2 layers, management, setter, seller, but we allow you to build a passive income stream if you decide to optionally go out and build a team and your organization and lead them. You will be handsomely rewarded. In fact, some of our most prolific sellers on the platform have been able to leverage just this one sliver of our compensation model to earn 6- and 7-figure passive incomes. Not to say that you have to, because it's totally optional, but if you choose to, it can be one of the most lucrative decisions you can ever make in the solar industry. Additionally, we have partnered sales. So anytime someone comes onto the platform and they're new to the platform, they have a tier 1 status, and they're going to have to use a tier 3 or what we call a mentor to help them close their first deal. It's not that they might need help closing the deal, although sometimes that's the case. It's more about getting familiar with our proposal, with our back-end office, navigating through the system, selecting the appropriate adders, selecting the appropriate equipment, and helping you navigate the process of closing your first deal. If you're a solar pro, you have experience in the industry as a tier 1 seller, you're only required to partner with a tier 3 mentor on your first project, in which you'll split that commission 50-50, and then you can move on to become a tier 2 seller. If you're a rookie in the business of solar, you need to work with a tier 3 mentor on your first 3 projects before you can advance to a tier 2 seller. And on each of those projects, the tier 1 seller and the tier 3 seller are splitting the net revenue 50-50. To me, I think this is a game changer, but I'll tell you why in a little bit. Now, there's also stock options. Let me ask you, at the last company you worked for, how much of that company did you own? I'll give you a minute. For most of you, it's probably nothing, right? Well, here on your first install, you're going to earn 25 stock options. And if you refer or sponsor another consultant into the program and they have their first install, you're going to earn another 12 stock options each time that process repeats itself. Additionally, that new sponsor of yours is earning their first 25 stock options, in addition to eligibility for yearly performance goals and discounted stock options when Powur goes public. And last but not least, this is exclusive to consultants on Powur and Powur only. But did you know that the leading names and finance companies in the solar industry have backdoor rebates and deals that they've cut with the traditional solar companies out there? And the sales reps that work with those companies have no idea. They don't know that their C-level management and executives are earning kickbacks on the back end from these finance companies. Well, we don't operate that way. Again, this is about a transparent cost of goods. So as a seller here, you're able to go out, offer the most competitive financing options in the industry to your clients. And when you help your client finance a solar project using one of our finance partners, you get paid 1.5% of the total solar loan amount direct from the finance partner. That's like a monthly bonus in addition to the already highest commissions in the industry. So there's been nothing like this ever before in the solar industry and nobody else doing this. And so in a nutshell, there's 5 ways to earn income on the platform. 70% lion's share of every sale goes to you, the seller. That's split 50-50 if you're using a partnered, a tier 3 mentor for a partnered sale. And those sales are paid out in daily commissions. Could be Monday, could be Sunday, it doesn't matter. Our revenue sharing and team bonuses are paid out weekly. The finance rebates direct from our finance partners are paid out monthly. Nice little bonus check there that I look forward to every month on the 10th. And then last but not least, the ability to grow wealth by having stock options in a company that's scaling to a multi-billion-dollar IPO, the first of its kind. So again, if you could have owned stock in Google or in Amazon or in Tesla or Apple, just to name a few, way back when, wouldn't you love to see what your bank account would look like today? That's the type of opportunity that we're talking about by leveraging this platform. So here's the path. It's pretty simple. You start as a tier 1 seller. Your job is simple. Earn while you learn. You're going to be hooked up with a tier 3 mentor or sponsor that's going to help you find everything that's important within the platform, help you structure your first proposal or so. And in a nutshell, you're going to get a bill, submit it into the system, tag a mentor, and let them do the heavy lifting. You'll split that commission 50-50. You're going to earn some stock options as well. Once you've met your minimum requirement of tier 1 sales, depending on whether or not you're a solar pro, you're going to advance through our certification process and our university into tier 2, where you're able to close your own deals. And when you're able to close your own deals, you're able to earn that average $7,000 or so commission per solar project that gets installed, in addition to eligibility for stock options and revenue sharing if you're, trying to build a team. And then last but not least, the partnered sales, what we call the mentor program. This to me is one of the most rewarding things because I'm able to help other people close their deals And for me, it's some of the hottest leads I've ever worked in the industry, because many of our new sellers are so excited about the opportunity that they're telling their friends, their family members, their former coworkers, and so forth. And those are very, very warm leads that I get to help them close. So it becomes an easy transaction for me as a seasoned pro. Likewise, for someone that's new in the industry and still trying to learn and soak up all the different things about solar, there's nothing better than having a seasoned pro in your corner helping you close those first few deals and getting you on a pathway to a payday sooner rather than later. So to me, I think this is a game changer. It's one of the hottest ways to earn income in the industry, hands down. Now let's talk about training. You might say, "But I don't have any experience." That's okay. We have interactive, expert-driven certification courses through our Powur University. We have a searchable knowledge base. It's sort of like a Wikipedia or a Google of the solar industry, of our products and partners and service areas. We have a state-of-the-art 360-degree training center. We've invested more than $10 million into our proprietary technology and our training center and our studio. And the studio that you see here on your screen is one of only 3 like studios in the world, which means it's a newsroom type of studio that allows us to control, if you will, and dictate the narrative about the future of clean energy. So some of the interactive trainings and events that we've done right here in our own studio have been absolutely mind-blowing. And I speak from experience, having been there and participated myself. In that, there's a robust community of sellers and mentors who are like-minded, who want to see you achieving your goals, because when you achieve your goals, that gets them closer to their goals also. And then lastly, multiple live trainings, not just every week, but every day. On the Powur calendar, you can find a market development call or another area of training that you can plug into live to hone your skills. And if you can't make the live trainings, that's okay too. Most of those are recorded. You can go back, plug in when it's more convenient for you, and stay ahead of the curve. Now, let's talk about how we became so powerful and why or how we're kind of setting a new standard in the industry. In 2022, we did about $330 million in net revenue. We're sitting on a ton of cash. We've been able to invest into our technology. We've been able to invest in domestically procured and manufactured equipment while other companies have been going out of business. And it all comes down to the fact that we have a much more efficient, leaner, meaner, cleaner model. We're, like I said, the fastest growing national solar company 4 years in a row out of 32.5 million private companies in the United States. We're number 43 on the Inc. 5000 list. And that's an improvement from the year prior of number 61, which was an improvement to the year prior to that of number 938. And we're continuing to best that year after year with over 8,000% growth. We have 5-star reviews on Yelp and on Google. We have partnerships with Ecology, Prosperity Homes, and more. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So how did it all start? Well, in 2014, we were simply a lead gen platform under the guise of a visionary CEO, Jonathan Budd. We were actually lead genning for Solar City. And we soon realized that Solar City would be unable to scale with us with the mission that we had in mind. In 2018, we launched our cost of goods and our sales solution nationwide. And in 2020, that cost of goods model really disrupted the industry, allowing us to earn over $96 million in net revenue, which we bested again in 2021 with record-breaking growth and crowdfunding. And then last year in 2022, when we did 11,000 plus projects and we had all of these sellers contributing, we focused more on innovation. We invested millions of dollars into our own proprietary virtual site survey software, our enterprise suites, our power suites, and our own dynamic proprietary proposal tool. So it would be safe to say we've been building a rocket in mid-flight. And the reason why is because our model is simply better, period. And we're using our scale for good, okay? We're a certified B corporation. There are less than 1,500 certified B corporations in the United States. We are one of them. So as a public benefit corporation, we have a fiduciary responsibility to balance profits with public purpose. So we go under the microscope every year. We hold ourselves to a higher standard. We partner with industry partners like Ecology and Give Powur and Prosperity Homes. And not only have we reforested the Amazon rainforest, which we'll see in just a moment here, but we've donated our time, our personnel, equipment, and labor to go to underrepresented families internationally to help them build homes and see a better way forward in their lives. So I encourage you to scan this QR code, take a look at our impact report, and I promise you, you will find no other solar company on the planet doing as much good as we are with our scale and our success. And I think it makes perfect sense because the founder of our company, Jonathan Budd, has so eloquently said that if you get paid really, really good to do good, you're going to do more good. And that's the type of culture that we have here at Powur. And I can't wait to see you immersed into that culture and finding that impact and that sense of purpose for yourself, all while getting rewarded very handsomely to do so. So going back to the reforestation, we're actually the first company ever in the solar industry to offset 100% of the emissions from the manufacturing and the installation process of each and every solar project that we install. And we don't just say that, but we have resources and links that you can share with your prospects, that you can see for yourself, that actually provide details on each reforestation initiative we've been a part of, each decarbonization initiative we've been part of, when, where, and why. What other solar company in the industry is putting their money where their mouth is? I'll give you a minute, because I haven't seen any other than this one right here. That's why I'm proud to be a Powur warrior. So with that said, there are 87 million eligible homes that will be transitioning to solar with or without you. So the question now becomes, what will your impact be? Or better yet, what is your potential by plugging into such a dynamic platform where we're really focused on innovation for solar professionals? Innovation that allows you to service a growing national market with the most robust solar and sales and fulfillment software, a cost of goods model with 5 ways to earn income. We didn't even talk about the smaller 6th way to earn income with our on-demand site survey service, but that's another avenue. We have the most diverse line of premium equipment and tier 1 financing options, and the ongoing innovation, tools, training, and culture to support your growth and your goals as a solar business or solarpreneur. Now, we offer a formula for success. As soon as you get started, you're going to work with your sponsor, your mentor. You're going to go over your business plan. We're going to identify what to do your first 24, 48 hours, 7 days, and even 14 days in, so that you're not alone, so that you have a roadmap to keep you on course and an accountability partner in your sponsor and in your mentor. We call this our formula for success. And we know it works because we practice it day in and day out. That's part of the reason we've been able to scale so rapidly. So don't miss your opportunity to get plugged in, get your business plan started, get your questions answered, go back to the person that referred you to watch this video, and let's get your formula for success blueprint at your fingertips. Now, there's 3 ways that you can join the platform. Everybody that joins has a one-time $99 onboarding fee that allows you access to the university so that you can become a Powur certified solar professional. And like I said, that's ongoing training that you'll have at your fingertips for years to come. Now, we all license the technology. That's all that it is. We're licensing proprietary technology that allows us to scale a profitable solar business. That licensing or that technology cost has a couple of different package options that you might want to consider. At the bare bones minimum, and how most people get started, is just with an $85 a month technology cost to be a Powur seller, in which you'll have complete access to the sales enablement, marketing materials, the autopilot program, which does drip campaigns to your prospect base, the dedicated project management and fulfillment, the 5 ways of earning income through our compensation plan, the virtual proposal, back office and contracting tools, the reporting, the dashboards, the training, the culture, all that stuff. $85 a month. if you're an existing sales organization, maybe you have management, appointment setters, a few closers, and so forth, you might want to consider one of the Powur Pro or Enterprise license, because it's going to give you a little bit more functionality on the back end for the needs of a larger organization, where you can kind of seat your lead generators versus your sellers versus your management, have a little bit more control and some customized lead offers and lead generator compensation programs, automatic team payments, payroll is all taken care of for you. And you can even kind of pick and choose your preferred installation and labor partners, in addition to having some co-branding and some other neat features that you can use just to expose more so what your company is doing by leveraging the Powur technology and the platform that's made us the fastest growing national solar company in the US. So whether you're looking at a Powur Pro or an Enterprise license, which has yet again a few more bells and whistles, a little bit more that you can kind of move and flex on with regards to compensation and splits, or whether you're talking about $85 a month, the bottom line is this. I challenge any of you watching this today to ask yourself, what kind of business can you run and scale profitably for less than what most people spend fueling up their tank to drive to and from a job that they hate every month? So whether it's $85 as an individual, or whether it's $350 as a full-fledged organization, there is zero inherent capital risk to start a turnkey solar business in the cloud with the amount of training, support, innovation, and technology here designed to help you succeed. So again, I encourage you to get back in touch with the person that referred you to watch this video, get your questions answered, start your business plan and your formula for success, and we'll see you on the flip side. So in closing, I'll say this: now is the time. This is the place to leverage the most exciting and the most disruptive solar platform the industry has ever seen.